to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we'll be going to graphic designing. So there will be a lot of series. This is going to be the introductory part to graphic design using your smartphone. Before we proceed, there are two tools. There are several tools we need to install. We need to install for this program. Along the way, I'll be introducing us to such tools. But now, first of all, let's go to our Play Store. Play Store, my Play Store. This is my Play Store. Now, on my Play Store, let's install these tools. I have them installed. This is just a guideline. Your Pixellab. You can see now, this Pixellab is installed already. All you need to do, if you are yet to install, just install this Pixellab. This will enable you to design whatever you want to design. It is free. It is free. It is an open source. You don't have to pay any dime. Then after that, you need to install, what is this called? CapCut. I do use CapCut. This, you can see CapCut. All you need to do, install this CapCut. Some of the features is free. Some of these features, they are free. So all you need to do is install. Once you install, mine is installed, I'm just updating. Then you can also install your, maybe your Photoshop for Android. If you need to, you can install your Photoshop, which is installed already. I have mine installed, and I think with that, let's progress. Along the way, I'll be showing us more of the tools that we use for graphic design. Now, let me open my Pixel just for you to see the interface. This is Pixel. So this is my Pixel. Let me go to default. This is a default interface for Pixel. This is where we can design our graphics and the rest. And then the CapCut, let me just show us the CapCut interface. This is the CapCut. I think it's updating, so it's not opening. Now, aside the tools, there are some websites we should be acquainted with. Let's go to our Google Chrome. Like this website, this is FreePix. All you need to do is type FreePix. Yeah, this website, just click on this FreePix. Then it will take you to this first link. Click on this first link. This way you can download several presets, your graphics work, or whatever, anything you want to design or you need, you can easily search them here. There are several collections. Is it free? There are some versions that you have to pay. So you can just click on this free. If you want free, then whatever you want to search, is it a picture, icon, video, several stuff you can search here. Let me search for public graphics. And you can see all these graphics here. This is an infograph, and look at all these graphics that is already designed for us, so we can easily use them. You can, depending on what you want to design. There are a lot of presets here, and if you are looking for image, maybe a person, you can search here, person. look at this. Now we have this person. Then you can easily pick anyone that you want. Okay, like this lady now, I can just pick this lady, and you can see it's free. This is free. I can download the free version. And likewise, you can also start making money likewise here yourself. You can also come here, register, then start posting your image and get paid. Those one that you can see, this one is not free. So you can also start monetizing or making money in this platform. So on that platform, you can start making your money. Let's open my CapCut. This is my CapCut, which is already updated. Now I can create a new project in case I want to. Probably I'm into video editing and the rest. You can also do your simple graphics here. You can do your A poster, camera retouch, several stuff here, text to image. Now, to enhance your image, let's start with that. To enhance your image, probably you took a selfie or you want to enhance a picture. All you need to do, come to this enhance picture. Just be following me. Try to follow me. The first one is photo editing, text to image, auto CapCut, and the last one here, you can see it, which is what? Image enhancement. Then click on it. I use this often. Then look for the image you tends to enhance. Look for the image you tends to enhance. So let me look for a random image. Let me look for a random image. Most of these images are already edited. Let me look for a random image. Okay, for instance, let's enhance this image. I'll click on it, you can see, then I can add this. So then CapCut will enhance that image for us. Mind you, you must be connected to internet for this enhancement, and you can now wait for it. Now you can see there are a lot of impact. If you check the previous, there are a lot of impact. Then I can export it. I click on the export, which is done. Now I can go to my image and see it here. So look at it. AI has, sometimes I would still take it to Photoshop on my system or my PC, then work. Look at before, then after. So they are a bit different. Then I can still take this to Photoshop and work more on it. Now, along the way, I will still be introducing us more to this program. Now let's go to Pixel. This is just an introduction. Pixel. Now on Pixel, there are several canvas size. You can get your canvas size. For you to get your canvas size, depending on what you are designing, go to these three dots. On that three dot, you see use image from gallery. If you have image from gallery, full screen, use image from camera, export image size, and that is where we are going. So image size, all you need to do, click on that image size. There are several precepts here. you can determine your size. Then if you are creating, you can just put your size, this aspect ratio, this down, width, height, you can just put your size. Remember they are in pixel, so you can put your aspect ratio. Then you can also come, depending on what you are designing. If you are designing for YouTube thumbnail or YouTube channel banner or Facebook cover page, whatever you are designing. So let's go to YouTube channel banner, no, YouTube thumbnail. Let's do now. I can use this now for publish this video and making particularly. I can use this. Then there are several stuff you can still do. There are several stuff you can still do here. Let's so there are several stuff we need to know here. And let me click on this layer and hide it back. So this is the first one. There are a lot of defaults here that we can use. There are a lot of defaults you can see. Mind you, my data is not on, so you can use this without your data on. This is going to be a long tutorial based, is going to be on series, so this is just the beginning. Then let's continue on the text, which is A. It will represent the text. These are all you can do to your text. These are all you can do, opacity, lot of good stuff that you can do on your text. Then we have our sticker. You can import shape, you can work on shape, which make this more interesting. Then we have the background. We can change the color. Look at several things. You can make your background transparent. You can image size, which we did earlier. You can crop. You can bring an image from gallery, from a camera. Then let's go to this color. If you go to color, then there are a lot of stuff here. We can add a gradient or just a normal color. I can just add, you can see that. So I can add a normal color. I can add a gradient. If I click on this plus, then see the direction of my gradient. See the direction. I can decide to work on this gradient myself. You can increase, you see, you can decrease just by clicking on this greater than and equal to. You can decrease, you can minus, you can change the size, you can change the style, you can change direction of flow by yourself. You can change the color. Click on this first one. On this first one, then click on this bucket. Then from here you can decide the color you want and click OK. Go to the second one, click on this bucket. Then you can decide the color you want. I think I need, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the color. Let me change this down. I think I like green too much. Don't mind. So you can decide the direction. This is why I like this. Look at up. There are a lot of presets in case you don't want to stress yourself. There are a lot of presets in which you can use. Then I'll just click OK. Now you can see that which is done. Then I can continue now. I can bring my picture. I can insert my picture and do more on what on this. So I can bring a picture. I can bring a picture. Just click on this plus sign up here. So I can bring it from gallery, text. So let's say from gallery. And remember, I downloaded a picture then. Let me just show you this first. If I click on this, I can just use this for the background. Instead of, I can just use this for the background. So, well, I'm not using. Let me just say, okay, I'm not using it for the background. Let me keep it there. Let me insert another one, which is from my gallery. This lady here. So I can crop this. I can crop this. If you want to rotate this is down, you can rotate. So if you want to change the direction, if you want to enlarge it, this one here. So this is just an introductory. So that is just an introductory. If you make any mistake, you can just Ctrl Z. In case you make any mistake, let me let's blend this one. So something like this. So I can increase this. Before I increase, let me delete this one. Let me delete. Yes. Then I can just increase that. I think it's okay now. So that is okay. Now so it's in layers. That's why I click on this layer. I want to change. I want to move this up, down. Now I've interchanged the layer. Now this one can be here. So just like your Photoshop, now I can work on this now. You see it. So if you go to my layer, you can see it is now up. You can edit, you can interchange, you can edit, you can interchange, or just move it up. So whatever you want to do, you can duplicate, you can copy. Now it's in layer, it's in the up section now. You can mask, you can erase let me, you can erase color. There are several things, but I don't want to complicate the work here. You can clean. Let me try to. Mm, let's just continue. Let's just continue. Now, let's add our text now. Let's add our text. So, all I need to add now is I click on my text, then just double click and you can type here graphics design with your smartphone. Now I can increase this. Now I can increase this. All I need to do is look for my size. This. I can increase the size. Then I can continue. If you want to change the color, I think I like the color. Opacity is okay. If you want to mask, if you want to change your font, I want it to be bold. Yes, I don't want it to be underlined. If you want to add a background, if there's a need, this one is your spacing. We'll still look at all this in depth later. Then if you want to add a stroke, then if that is okay, you can decide to change the color. Just click on the color and click OK. Stroke, which is already there. So you can decide to pick your color, any of the and radius, the radius size, how do you want it to be big, offset, like that. Then we have the emboss, which is not too okay based on the color. You can see it is blending and I don't want it. You can reduce whatever, but I don't want, I'm just showing you. Then we have a perspective in case you want to crop in perspective. If you want to rotate, if you want a 3D text, this is it here. Just click on it and you can see it. You can increase it here based on your interest. You can change the color. You can change the color. Remember, we are just playing with this. this is not a professional stuff. I'm just showing you, and all your this thing will be here, so you can change the direction of flow just like so. You can change it there, and if you're okay, then you can add your 3D shadow if you want, and opacity if you want it to be obvious, depending on what. And there are lots reflection if you want it to be reflected, and you can change the direction, that is the distance, which I don't think is necessary for what we are doing. So graphic design with your smartphone, I think this is okay for YouTube, and you can duplicate this. You can duplicate this, and all you need to do is go to your layer. If you want to duplicate, you can easily duplicate it here, edit, and this duplicate, and you can duplicate it and bring it. Probably you want to type something there. Then for this one, I want to off some of the fixtures we added. So I think that's all, and we can just give it a background. I think that's all. That's all for now. So you can see we have been able to make this simple graphics, and now you can easily download this. You can save it. This is it up here. I can import this now, save as a project, and I can just put it my YouTube graphics. And I can still even bring a smartphone. Let's go back. Let me on my data. Then I'll go back to my Chrome on my free piece. So I can just search for here. I can search here for smartphone. Then I'll look for the one that best suits my interest. Look at this. So let me just pick that. I think this one does not have a background. So it's downloaded. It's downloading. Now I can off my data once it is downloaded. I can off my data and go back to my work. Now I can bring my smartphone from gallery. I think my smartphone is not here yet. What happened? Let me on my data back. Or still, we just pause here. Let's see if it's because this is just an introductory. I think my smartphone is not here. Not this one. I should just have used that earlier instead of. So let me try if it will come. Yes. Where is that smartphone? I don't want it to go back. Let's try. You see. But what about my download now? Where is my download? Let me go back. Let me check my download. Okay. I think it's not giving me what I want. Let me just come here and put free. Mm, free. Okay. Let's say phone. Android phone. Mind you, you can design all this by yourself. Mm. This is the one we downloaded earlier. So I don't know what happened. Okay, it's a zip file. Then I have to go and unzip. I don't have time for that. Why is it giving me zip file? I have this unzip already on my phone. Likewise, you can have it in case of. So let's go back and see, maybe I should have it on my phone. Yes, I will just upload it like that. If I go to my album, it will, except I scroll down. These are some of the constraints. You must have prepared your files. Whatever you want to use, you must have prepared them down. So I will advise you to prepare them down. I'm just trying to look for a phone that I can use. Yes, I'll just upload this like that. Don't mind me, I do graphics work a lot of time, and that is why I'm here to guide you through on how to make use of your smartphone doing great graphics work. Don't mind me, I was a victim of that. Mhm. I think I have it now. Then I can just crop it. Remember, it's in layer. This is in layer. I can just take it to the back, click on your layer, then move it to the back. Let's see. Now, let me take it to the back one more time. But before then, let me see that there's nothing else I would love to do. Let me just Send it to the back and we stop there. Hmm, it's too much. Yes. I can decide to reduce the opacity. Then I think it's okay now. I can just export this. Yes, replace. Now, that is all. We meet in the next class where we get more involved. Thank you.